friends, happy Friday. It is 2:15 in the afternoon and just finished lunch, which was Lucky Charms. We are out of basically a lot of stuff, and I had no lunch meat. I didn't feel like tuna fish today, and I didn't want 3 days in a row a salad for some reason. So Jerry ended up having his peanut butter, but I had to make him some more. So we bought some raw nuts, peanuts from the Amish store, about a pound's worth, a little over a pound worth. And I put it in my Ninja blender. My blender comes with the mini that comes, oh shoot, I gotta think what it's called. Anyways, I do my smoothies in, but then it also has a big handle craft jar, and that's what I did it in. And I basically just blend it up on low. I didn't want to overheat the motor, so I would let it run for, I don't know, 30-40 seconds. Then I would shut it off for a few seconds and restart it. And all he really does is he likes raw honey in it, and so he adds a spoonful of raw honey. And this time, I'm getting glare on my glasses, that's bugging me. Added the sea salt to it, just like a pinch, and actually ended up doing like 4 pinches. So that gave him a full pint jar of peanut butter, so he'll be set for a while. And then I started my yogurt this morning, and so now it's on where it's doing the incubation part of it. And so about 8 o'clock tonight that will be done, and then I will put it in my strainer in the refrigerator and let it, oh my Lanta, and let it drain, because I got both windows open and it's really bright out here today. So and then I did croutons up today. I had leftover homemade bread. You can make croutons with store-bought bread. You just cube it up, and I let mine set out air dry for like two full days, 2 nights, something like that. I kept checking it to make sure it was finally dried out. And then today I just put them in a bowl, and I mixed up some olive oil, and then whatever seasonings you want. Now the olive oil was 2 tablespoons, and then it was 3 tablespoons of butter, melted butter, and then I used some garlic powder, some onion powder, salt and pepper. Salt was sea salt for us, rosemary, and a 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan. And we just use what's from the store in the shaker bottle. And then you just mix it all up, spread it out on a baking pan so it's one level, and then I bake it at 350 for 15 minutes. Halfway through I'll pull the pan out and mix it all up, and then lay it flat again to let it finish. And then once it cools, it gets crunchy just like croutons. So I have 2 containers of that, so I can use that on salads. I can use that as a snack. Jerry actually likes to get into that and eat it as a snack. So that has been done for the day. Other than that, I haven't done too much. I'd say that, but I guess I've done a lot. But ragweed season is hit here, and that's like one of my worst times of my allergies, and I can definitely feel it today in my head. So the majority of the time I've been knitting. Did not crochet, did not feel like it. I just wanted to knit on my August socks. And so I got the first sock to where I picked up all the gusset stitches, which are the stitches that where your ankles would fit. And now it's back down to, because I do 64 stitches total, 32 on one needle, 32 on the other needle. And then I thought, you know what? I bet that if I took it from the outside of the yarn, I could start the second one. And I can go by, basically unwind enough of it to where I would add in the heel, and I was going by the color of the first one. The problem is that the first one I saw, if I can see it, just a little bit of that, those are my ends I gotta weave in, little bit of that light color up here, and I thought I started it at the same place because then it would finish on this right here. So yeah, it's going to be a stripe off. Do I care? No. This one had more of that white than the first one, so this will be definitely one stripe off. Let me hold them up so you can see. So here, let me flip the camera. It'll be easier if I do this. So this is where it's going to be. So instead of it being like this in the ribbing, the green is where the purple is, the purple will be where the brown is. So this part right here is where the heel flap will start, and mine will start probably within that pink. So, and I had just wound off, I wound off enough so I'll be okay for that second sock. So I'm going to work on that, on this sock here, till it's caught up with this sock here, until it is caught up to where I can do that heel flap right here. And there's your heel turn, and this one right here is so hard to show, is about right there. So now I'm basically doing this cuff down, your heel would fit into there. So now I'm going to be working on the foot and toe of this one, but I want to get this one to here. So, and I really should finish my temperature square for August, or not August, for July, because I haven't even started August yet, but we'll see. I think I just want to knit on this. So I've been sitting out here in the sunroom, TV is off, had my cereal. Was thinking about going in the main part of the house because this is kind of bright out here. It was hurting my eyes. So that's basically all that I plan on doing today. So not picked up the camera hardly at all. I took a little bit this morning at breakfast, but other than that, I just wasn't, my head just wasn't feeling good. And I'm tired. I think it's just all catching up with me, all the canning and freezing we did, and the grandkids over and everything. And then I didn't sleep well last night, and Jerry didn't sleep well last night either, he said. But then he got up this morning and he wanted to go pick up our auction winnings, and then he wanted to go to an estate sale, and I told him, I says, I just can't. If you want to go, I said, I really need a down day. I just need some downtime right now. And I said to him, I says, I don't know if I'll ever grow up to be like you and never slow down. But y'all, I'm doing more than I did last year. I'm doing more than I did this last winter. I'm at least moving. Now in the winter months that might be a little different, you know, but. And went out to the garden. I got another cucumber, The green beans, quite, you know, like there's like a, I don't know, like if I say handful, like 4 or 5. The shelling peas, I don't see any more, but I think that they are regrowing again. I can see some white blossoms on them, and that's going to tell me hopefully I'll get some more. But I pulled another little carrot like this, just to clean and have a little snack off from it. I told myself I was not going to pull the majority of them until next week. So, but other than that, next week it should be our time to do the potatoes and the carrots. And y'all, I'm not going to plant a fall garden. I had given some thought to it, but it's a lot of work, and especially if you're freezing or canning anything, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. So when things are done, they're going to be done, and you know, we'll just prepare the beds the best we can for the winter months, and we'll go from there. So, and then this winter I'll jot down things. Well, I do have a book. I've been jotting things down, and see differently what I'll do next year. But anyways, I'm going to let you go till we can chat again. Thanks, my friends.